Known as Raffi worldwide, the singer, author, and founder of the Raffi Foundation for Child Honoring has been a children's advocate and climate activist for years. And if you grew up in the past 40 years, you probably listened to his popular children's songs. With a new release and timely subject matter, Raffi continues to spread hope and joy. Well, Raffi, it is so good to see you. You are a piece of my childhood. How are you doing today?
Nice to see you. I'm well today. Thank you. Grateful to feel in good health.
I know. We're all so lucky to have good health right now. And, you know, what a time, as we were just discussing. Families in quarantine, teachers are teaching remotely, kids are home, you know, and you're doing your part to try to keep us busy and bring some joy. So tell us about your new projects.
Well, for Earth Day this year, I've released a umpteen song Earth Songs retrospective from my career, spanning 40 years, because guess what? This year happens to be the 40th anniversary of Baby Beluga.
Oh my goodness, that
right?
song. Yes.
So starting with that song and going right through 2019, you're going to hear on this Earth Songs retrospective video, it's audio basically with some imagery, you're going to hear samples of many, many songs, and some of them will surprise you.
I love it. And I know there's things that we can be doing at home. You know, how important is it for kids to keep singing in this time?
Well, it's important for all of us to keep our spirits up. But let's not kid ourselves the moment we find ourselves in. This is a serious point that needs to be made. We are now, Nicole, we're in the climate decade. According to the 2018 IPCC science report, we have now about 10 years left to substantially reduce the greenhouse gas emissions that have caused this global heating to the point where it's really serious. And we're going to have to make some unprecedented changes in our lives. And it's almost as though the pandemic came along at a time when we were forced to make changes, big changes, all of us, all throughout the world. So maybe that's kind of a clue. Hello, change is possible, especially when it's necessary, when it's about our own survival. And that's what I want people to understand or take away from what I'm saying on this Earth Day is, yeah, we can have fun with songs and feel inspired and so on, but there's serious work ahead.
Absolutely. In your career, spanning these 40 years, I mean, children and the joy that they bring, as well as the awareness of our environment, this is your whole gig. I mean, you've been talking about this for 40 years.
I have a nonprofit organization called the Raffi Foundation for Child Honoring.
Yes.
And our slogan is respecting earth and child. Why? Because they belong together. They don't call her Mother Earth for nothing. We are her children. So earth friendly to me equals child friendly. Whatever is earth friendly in our practices, in our behaviors, will benefit the children of this world who are the primary learners of humanity.
And how did you get into this business, just out of curiosity? I mean, you've been named the most popular children's singer in the English-speaking world. You've brought so much joy to millions of families. How did this all come about?
Long time ago, I was sitting on a rug on the floor in a preschool in northern Toronto, North Toronto, and I was singing for little kids in a preschool setting on a rug on the floor, and one thing led to another, and I made an album 43 years ago called Singable Songs for the Very Young. It became instantly popular. 4 years later, in 1980, I recorded Baby Beluga, and the rest is history.
RaffiFoundation.org. I know that there's 9 principles. There's probably a lot of good stuff there that while we're in quarantine, teachers and families can check out.
We have an online course in child honoring.
Oh, great.
For
Perfect.
parents, for teachers, for policymakers, school psychologists, anybody working with young children will benefit from this course. It's uplifting, it's inspiring, it's interdisciplinary. You can do it on your own time.
Mhm.
And parents and educators who have taken the course rave about it. What about that guy? You're going to ask me about that guy?
I know. I'm wondering about this little whale hat back there. Is that our baby beluga? Is this, tell me, what do you want us for?
Look at this. I want you to join the climate movement. See?
This is so wonderful. What exactly is the climate movement?
So the climate movement is a global movement to stabilize climate so that it doesn't become a runaway problem in years to come. Remember I said we have 10 years to secure a livable future? So this poster is saying, Raffi wants you. It's kind of like in World War II, there was a poster that said, Uncle Sam wants you.
Yes.
Brigadier Raffi wants you. Join the climate movement. Yeah, get with it, Beluga grads.
What is it about children that keeps you motivated all these years?
They are the best of who we are. And we never lose that childlike innocence, creativity, and intelligence within us.